Hello students, welcome to day 11. Today we are working with our inequalities. So remember, these are similar to equations except for they are dealing with inequalities. Now as we go through, there are two very important notes up at the top. So the first one right here deals with whenever we are going to graph on this number line. So whenever you have an open circle, remember that is less than and greater than. And then if you have a closed circle, that's less than or equal to and greater than or equal to. All right, but before we have to actually graph on the number line, we need to go ahead and solve this inequality. So just like if you're solving a two-step equation, remember you need something on both sides. But our first step right here, we're going to get rid of this 4, so I'm going to subtract my 4 on both sides. Okay, so then I'm going to bring this down, 13 minus 4, which is 9. Bring down what I haven't used, so that's the inequality sign. And then over here, the b divided by negative 3. All right, now from here, again, we're trying to get b by itself. So from here, we're going to go ahead and multiply by this negative 3, which will cancel here. And then you will do it again, but on the other side. So multiplying, remember that's what the parentheses are, multiply by negative 3. So now I have b is, and notice right here I multiplied by this negative. And up here, when we multiply or divide by a negative number, we must reverse the inequality sign. Okay, so currently we have less than. So because we're multiplying by this negative, it'll become greater than. So 9 times negative 3. Negative 27. Okay, so right now b is greater than negative 27. All right, now we need to go up on our number line. So here on the number line, it is, because it does not have that equal to, it will be an open circle, and we're going to be at negative 27. So I'm going to put an open circle at negative 27. Now from here, we have to actually draw what b would include. So b would be anything that is greater than negative 27. So our arrow will include everything greater than negative 27. All right, moving now over to this example, we're going to go ahead and do another one. Okay, so for this one, our first step, again, just like here, we're going to get rid of the constant. So I'm going to subtract 5 on both sides. So now I have negative 3x less than or equal to then negative 16 minus 5. That's going to be negative 21. Now from here, you're going to divide both sides by this negative 3, because remember you want x by itself. So now we're going to have x, and again, we are dividing by that negative. So remember, when you multiply or divide, you're going to have to reverse that inequality sign. So now it becomes greater than or equal to negative 21 divided by negative 3. That would be a positive 7. All right, so your final answer is x is greater than or equal to 7. All right, now we need to go ahead and this time create our own number line. Okay, so we're going to have 7. And then 8, and then we'll have 6. So 6, 7, and 8. All right, now from here, we're going to go ahead, and it is an equal to, so that means that we are going to have a closed circle at 7. So I have my circle, closed circle, and then 7, and so x is anything greater. So for example, 8. 8 is greater than 7. So my arrow would go this direction. All right. Thank you so much for tuning in to this day 11. Notice on your notes paper, you also have these examples right here. These are for you to do and to practice. Then you have the extra practice, which would be that online activities, and then also the videos from Khan Academy. So And notice you have one-step inequalities, that's important to understand, and then the multi-step inequalities, which are a lot like some of these, so a little bit more steps. All right, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thank you again for all of your hard work.